All right, it's 8 o'clock, Friday night. Everyone's probably busy doing stuff. This is the crystaltimes.net CT700 case. Oop, G-man down, G-man down. All right, we got a few people tuning in. I just unwrapped this guy. This is the crystaltimes.net CT700 case. This is going to be for a build. No Breitling yet. I'm going to save for that, guys. Hey, guys. Yeah, I'm going to save up. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, though. I just wanted to share real quick some of the items that showed up today. Hey, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Chris. So, I kind of did this behind the scenes. I wasn't very active recently on the Facebook groups, and I recently just kind of jumped back on. So I used to do watch tours. I don't know if you're old school viewer or not. I used to do watch tours, and I haven't done one in a long time. So I decided to build a Seiko SKX and tour it, but only a few people jumped on the IWA tour, and I kind of wanted it to be a little bit closer friends anyway that were on it. So I'm going to build it from scratch. I'm going to build it with the Crystal Times case. So I have that part came in. I have a brushed chapter. I ordered the Zombie Diver case back for it. And this one is going to actually get the whole assembly that I put into this one. So the tour build is actually going to get the I forget the number again, SRPC 91, I think, the Save the Ocean Turtle with the signed SARB crown. And then we're going to do the bezel is going to be, I think I ordered the bezel, the crystal, and the bezel insert all from DLW. It's going to be the sloped, really clean fitting one like I built for Homer. It's going to be a 12-hour bezel, and it's going to be a metal bezel. So I know it's not everybody's taste, but I'm going to try a little something different with the bezel action too. I was reading up on a little trick you can do with a click spring where you actually kind of fold over. Let me grab one, I'll show you. In my little box of factory Seiko parts, I have a click spring here. So you can kind of see, I need like a pointer. So you see this part here that's raised up. That's the part that grabs, well, I guess I might as well grab a bezel too, right? So on the back side of the bezel, this is a messed up one, but you can see there's ridges here. So actually you can hear that sound. I mean, that's a rough sounding of what the Seiko Diver sounds like, but so that little spring, there's one on each side. There's one, directly across from it. So they're timed right. And that's the little clickety clickety you hear. So there's a technique I guess you can use where you actually fold those over the tip. So because the tip rises up, it can't turn backwards. So it catches those cogs on the bezel. Just in case for the people that don't understand how this works. If you round that tip over and fold it under, now you can turn the bezel both ways but you have to get them precise so they both lock in at the same time. And then you can turn them both ways and you'll still have 120 clicks. So I'm going to try it. It's not going to hurt anything to try it. Worst case scenario, I pull the click spring back out, and you just make sure you got a good gasket and everything in the bezel, and then you can turn it both ways. I did that with Homer. I did it with a couple other people. Hey, no problem. Actually, this is the first day that I wore this Zen 104 Limited all day. And I wore it at work, and I may have bumped it a couple times. I don't see any jump out at you marks, but I'm sure I'm going to get some scratches on it. This time of year, I'm really busy in and out of my work van and using tools and everything. So it feels great on the wrist, guys. And I really like the green. I like how it, in low light, it basically looks black, but then you get it in the sunlight, especially in the sunlight, and it looks like a bass boat. I mean, it just sparkles. It's such a cool way of doing the dial, the metal flake in there or whatever it is. It looks great. Right. So it's going to be tricky to get it so it lines up perfectly so I have the 120 click, but it's worth a shot. The only way I will do, Fam's doing good. Actually, my son will be home from college next week. I pick him up. Well, he's got my car up at school, but I'm gonna go help him clean out his dorm and everything like that. So he'll be home for the summer here, starting next Saturday, so a week from tomorrow. So he'll be home for the whole summer. He's already got a really good job and everything lined up for the summer. Hopefully, make some money to help dad pay for his school. That's crazy expensive. I don't know if any of you guys have kids in college, but I think it's about $26,000 a year for his college. That's including the dorm and the meal plan and all that stuff. I didn't really want him to work at college his first year because it's an engineering school, and it's um, he's the type of student that actually has to study and like really put in the work, and he's doing it. So I want him to be able to do that and not worry about other things. So like the amount of time he spends studying and preparing, like so all this weekend he's studying and preparing for finals next week. And I want him to be able to do that and not worry about the a job or money and stuff like that. So dad's taking care of that for year one. Year two, we'll see how it goes. But he works hard. I mean, he works like one or two jobs in the summer, and he helps me out with things and everything like that. He's a good kid. So no complaints there. The other thing that came in for the SKX build, because I am doing Monster Gen 3 Jade, Coral, or Dark Blue, you name it and I'll buy it. Man, I can't pick that stuff for you. That's on you. I can tell you what I have. I've owned all of those, and the Jade is still here, but I can't pick that for you. That's a personal choice. I picked the Jade. I will say this, I don't think the Jade is the better looking. I think the blue coral one is actually probably better looking. Blue dial divers just look amazing. Okay, I'm done playing around with this thing. It was a little sticky in there, guys. So I picked the Jade because I seen people kind of start to steer away from it and go towards the blue coral or even the new orange or certainly the new frost. So I went with it. Yeah, don't pick the Jade because I did. Pick the Jade because that's what you want. You know what I mean? I picked the Jade because it seemed like it's what other people were going away from. And I tend to find myself looking at, like, I've been getting all kinds of messages about that Breitling when I posted that up, about how not to buy it or how a certain way to buy it and everything like that. That really just makes me want to buy it more, guys. And it makes me want to buy it brand new at an authorized dealer. Because I'm like 40 something, man. I know what I'm doing. So this is the Uncle Seiko oyster style bracelet. This is my first time checking it out. I actually like this style clasp better. It does only have 3 micro adjusts, but I don't think that's going to be a big deal. I think this might look really good on this SKX build if I can get the fitted end links to fit that Crystal Times case. So that could be a challenge. I didn't have a problem with the Angus on the holes case that Crystal Time makes. It actually fit crazy good, probably better than it does on our standard SKX. Retype your question in. I missed it. I'm sorry, I was talking. Yeah, it would have been more awesome if I would have actually saved for it. Yeah, nice Spyderco. Man, this is like, even all the other color ones, like for some reason this yellow one is just, I mean, you can see I've been using it. I really dig it. I'm trying to get these end links out so I can check them out. Yeah, so the yellow is corrosion resistant because I live in northern Michigan and they throw down so much salt. The Super Heritage, I've never been a big fan of that one, actually. So this Uncle Seiko one has solid end links, and the first link articulates, and this is specifically for the SKX. So I like strap code bracelets, but none of them do this. They all have that fixed center link. So when I noticed Uncle Seiko had this, I was like, yep, that'll work just fine. So I'll make it fit one way or another. It's just metal. If it's too big, I can make it fit. If it's too small, that's going to be a challenge. So that's that information. What else? I sold the full metal G. I don't know if you guys watched my previous video. I did sell that full metal one, and I already ordered, and the full gold one is already on my way to me. So that one's going to be awesome, and I'll do a full video on that once I get it. I know I already kind of did the video with Bruce's watch, but I'm going to do it. Okay, so here's the question. I'm saving it for Blue Coral Sumo, but I'm worried it will get scratched up a lot if I use it daily. Thoughts? Buy it, wear it daily, scratch it up. It's a Sumo. It's a Seiko. I'm not a fan of the bull bars. Bull bars on a G-Shock. I've had them, but I mean, it's a G-Shock. I don't know why you need the bull bars. Other than if you're going for that look, like if you're the same type of person that throws a huge brush guard on the front of your truck, then yeah, throw the bull bars on your G-Shock Square. Go for it. So I haven't done a video on this guy yet. I know they're already in circulation and stuff. Before I do the full bracelet sizing and everything, I have thought about just throwing it on a strap. So maybe you guys can help me pick a strap. 22 mil lug width. All right, step one. Let's get it off. Let's get the bracelet off. Step one. See if I can do this without looking. I can't really see, you guys. What about Christopher Ward? Christopher Ward has sent out a bunch of watches to a bunch of different channels. They never contacted me. So I've never tried a Christopher Ward. If they would have contacted me to promo one of their new watch releases, I would have done it. And I would have done it for no charge. I don't charge for that stuff. I know some channels get compensated with payments to do watch reviews. I do not. I have been given watches. Actually, Carlos gave me this Prometheus. But you know when Carlos gave me this Prometheus? After he sent me a demo and I did an honest review on it, Carlos said, hey, you know what? Since you like that watch, which one would you like? You pick it out. So Carlos is classy like that. All right, so my strap options. I have this Uncle Seiko blue rubber strap, which I think would pair amazing with that, and it would be easy to install. I have a big no-no here I could do. This is that Strap Mill Canada, really nice leather, padded. That would also look really good on there. I don't know if I want to wear leather right now, but it's actually a little bit chillier, so I could do that. I have an orange, the Watch Steward orange, which would look awesome tying in that orange GMT hand, the Prometheus logo, and the tip of the seconds hand. I think that one would look really good too. Or I have a gray Watch Steward. I don't know if I'd put the gray on if I had the orange. I also have this guy over here, this black one. This is really soft and stuff. But I think I'm leaning either towards the Watch Steward strap or the Uncle Seiko. What do you guys think? I'm gonna toss one on right now. Which strap should I put on? The orange does kind of tie it in, doesn't it? And you guys just kind of want to watch me do it because I don't remember how to install these ones. All right, I'm doing the orange one. All right, I'll tell you what, I'll throw this one on real quick because this will be easy to toss on, and then we'll throw the orange one on. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the orange for sure, but I'm gonna do this one real quick first. Maybe. We'll see if I can get it in there. It's actually pretty tight in there. Maybe too tight. All right, we'll do the orange one. That one's kind of tight. All right, if I remember right, I think that goes towards, I think this little clasp. Wait, this clasp, right? Because then that, I'm trying to remember how this works. You can see where I had the watch before. This goes over, around and hooks. So this goes on the, this one goes on the bottom, I think. I don't know. If it's wrong, I can switch it. It's not that hard. These are like, I better use the Prometheus ones. These are like those Seiko fat bars. I try to use those when I can, but I better use the ones that came on the Prometheus. The hook, so this part goes on the 12, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Thanks. It's been a while since I installed one. But I do actually really like this Watch Steward strap and similar straps where, and I know it kind of can still come off pretty easy. Okay, so now that's on there. Now you just pull this guy like this, and now basically you have this feature here. We'll pop the Zen off. Yeah, I think that looks good. This thing might get worn soon here. I'll have to tighten it up a bit, man. It's not bad. So there it is on my wrist. That actually looks really good. I like that. Good choice, guys. That is good. I'll leave it on for a little bit. I think I like the, see the Erica's orange. If you look at the Erica's orange, I'll show you here, which I think this Erica's orange was actually a limited edition, but you can see it's definitely a little more vibrant of an orange. I actually kind of like the more muted, at least for this watch, I like the more muted orange. It seems like it ties in better with the Prometheus, whereas this Erica's orange I think is actually probably better matched for the Orange Monster. So they both work out well for their intended purposes. All right, so it's not salmon. Salmon's more pinkish, isn't it? I don't know. Is that salmon? That's not salmon color, is it? I might have a touch of salmon. Doesn't smell like salmon. Yeah, I will get one of those in, those Arnie's. I will definitely get one of those in. I want to check that one out. And I'll try out the new Monster and stuff too. And I'll probably actually check out even those new SKXs. The Rolex wait list, I don't think it's as bad as people think it is. If you contact a Rolex authorized dealer, or especially if you can walk in and make a personal relationship with them and throw down some money, then I think you will end up with your steel Rolex faster than you maybe anticipated. However, I mean, don't roll in there and think you're going to order up a Batman and get it that fast. Like you have to be, yeah, you can put a 6R15 in an SKX. The SARB 059 and the SARB 061 actually came from the factory with the 6R15. Um, so that's definitely an option. I don't think I don't think I would do that. Yeah, and you could go gray market if you wanted to. But honestly, for the Rolex models, I think your price is honestly better if you just go. I've never tried the Fine Link on the Zen. I've only tried the H Link. I don't like butterfly clasp, and the Fine Link has a butterfly clasp, so that's kind of a deal breaker for me. So if you go to the Rolex authorized dealer, the stock price on the Rolex is actually less expensive than you can get. Um, yeah, this one did come on this strap. I did a couple of videos on it. I broke one, and then I had to buy new ones from Pack Parts, I think it is. So don't bend this more than you should. So, like there was no, like when I bought this, um, I don't know, maybe I was lucky, but I really don't feel like I was. I made a phone call, and a guy said, "Yeah, I can get you one." And he called me like a couple days later, and he goes, "Okay, what's your credit card number?" So it was pretty much a done deal. Um, and I'm sure I could do that again. I think it's not going to be like that quick, but I bet you I could probably order, I don't know, a Milgauss or another Oyster Perpetual or a Air King or something like that, and I bet you I could have it probably within a month or two at the max. So, am I going to order up a Batman or maybe even a Submariner and get it that quick? Probably not. I might have to wait a little bit longer, but you would get it. I don't see why you wouldn't. But my personal feelings on it, I'm not going to do it. I have my Rolex. I keep toying with the idea of getting like an Air King or something like that, but I think I'm going to play around in the $2,000 range. So my list. So I have this watch box off to the left over here. You cannot see it. Well, you can kind of see it. It's a mess right now. But on that top row, well, here I'll share it with you if I can. On that top row, I think I want the Breitling Colt 41, and then I want my Orange Monster. No, I have never put a Sapphire on a Monster yet. I've done it on the SKX. I already have the Orange Monster. I already have the Oyster Perpetual 39. This is so you understand, this is like my top row of my watch box. This is what I'm anticipating in 2019. I might revisit the Seamaster Professional Ceramic, this model. So, and then of course my Zin 104. So that would be the 5 watches that I would probably have on the first row of my 10 watch box. And that's totally doable. I mean, I already have 3 of the 5. And I should be able to get the Seamaster Professional Ceramic for probably around, a really good example, I don't know, 2,300-ish, give or take. And then the Breitling 41 mil Colt, probably even new at an authorized dealer. I bet you I can score that thing for around 2,800-ish. But that's brand new. These you can't get new. I can get it new-ish, really good. So I don't think that'll be too big of a deal. Squale, I like them. I like some models of them. I don't like all of them. I definitely like the 1521, and the experience I had with the 20 Atmos, I actually really like that one. What is that? The 1545. The 30 Atmos, which is the a little bit larger GMT model one, I'm not a big fan of that one. I think now you're getting too big, but definitely I haven't tried the 50. I think I'm to the point where I like certain larger watches, but if it's going to be a larger watch, it definitely has to have like offset crowns. So the SKX is probably probably my favorite diver. I don't know. Oh, I mean, it's so versatile. I don't want to say fire. I'm like, I have tons of other ones I really like, but and I have not tried the Pelagos. I think it's probably a little bit bigger than I would like for a 3 o'clock crown, but it is titanium, so I know it's a little bit lighter. So I'm just a huge fan of the offset crowns. Tudor makes great watches. I'm kind of tutored out. I think I've tried enough of them to know that I like them, but I don't want to own it, if that makes sense. SKX full lume dial. Well, this dial, oh, full loomed dial on SKX. They've never done that. That would be cool. The Aqua Racer white dial. I have not tried an Aqua Racer white dial. What did I have? I did try one, and I actually really liked the tag. The North Flag is awesome. A full loomed dial SKX would be awesome, but I don't think they'll ever do it. And when I say they, I mean I don't think we'll ever see a factory Seiko dial in the modern diver that's full loomed. If they did, I would definitely buy that diver, take the dial, excuse me, and stuff it in the SKX, because that's that's even what I'm doing with this turtle. I'm taking the dial and movement and hands and everything out, and then I'm going to sell the case and bracelet. It's a little scratched up, beat up, and everything like that, but it actually has really good bezel action and all that good stuff. So I'm going to take this movement and all that stuff out. It's actually going to go into this watch, and then this dial and everything's going to go into the build, and then I'll sell that Seiko Turtle stuff. The Tudor Ranger I have tried, and when I was at the Tudor AD, they tried to give that thing away to me. I forget the price on it, but it was crazy low. And it is an awesome watch, but I'm not a fan of. I know this one kind of has it, but the straight end link on a bracelet and then have that big gap that the Tudor Ranger has, it would bother me too much. So this one's actually going to go on the chopping block soon too, guys. The Armida. Oris is awesome. They have some really cool stuff coming out. You guys know I had recently I had that Oris that pointer, the pointer date one. It was pretty cool. Gutted turtles. I don't know. This one's in pretty scratched up, rough shape. I'll probably sell it pretty cheap. So you can definitely hit me up if you're interested in it. The only reason I haven't gutted it because I don't like my movements with dials and everything. I don't like them sitting out in the environment. I do have a way to seal them up, but I was just kind of waiting until I swapped that over to this, and then I would just swap that over to that and just do it all in one motion instead of having too many loose parts laying around. So I'll be doing that pretty soon. Bruce, okay, Chris, good question. Bruce and I have actually been talking about quite a few things, and we may actually do. You guys know how the Time Teller and Federico, they'll host like a live stream, and they'll do. I don't know if they're still doing that. I think they were, maybe not. Maybe their time's getting too wrapped up with other things. But you know how they were sharing, like Jory would do one, and then Federico would do one. I think Bruce and I might work that out pretty soon. I already have a segment name for it. I have not tried the M-Force Bravo. That's a bigger watch, but I think it's an awesome watch from what I've looked at. Yeah, you're right. They haven't done that in a little while, but Bruce and I might try it. And nothing's solid, concrete, or anything like that. My favorite YouTuber other than Bruce. Um, I subscribe to most of them, but I don't watch most of them. Um, I try to, but I really don't have that much time to invest in watching all of those videos. I do watch actually a lot of YouTube. I'm a YouTube Red subscriber and everything. So if you guys haven't tried YouTube Red, because I you watch YouTube for free or whatever, and you get the ads and stuff, sign up for the YouTube Red. It's totally worth it. You get no ads. You can like listen to a video. So instead of watching it, like something like this, like with me talking right here, you don't need to see this necessarily. Um, no, I don't watch Archie Luxury, but I have watched him, and I do watch him occasionally. Um, so as far as the other YouTubers I watch, let me think. I actually watch a lot of hiking videos, um, like gear videos. Trying to think of some of the other ones. Full-time RV people. I know I watch some weird stuff, and then I'll go out. Like lately, I've been watching actually a lot of Major League Baseball videos, like uh, you know, goofy plays or just like montages or something of MLB. So stuff like that. I'll watch pretty much whatever, but guys that don't make as many videos as they should. Well, I don't know. It's everyone's busy. Most of these guys that are making these videos, it's not for whatever income they're getting isn't necessarily worth the time that they're putting into it. If you were to really break it down, I haven't answered anything about the Alpinist. What do you want to know about the Alpinist? Gear Channel is nothing fancy. He's classic. Actually, if you watch some of my videos, I didn't really realize it at first, but the some of my videos are kind of similar to Nothing Fancy with my presentation. It's just the hands and this, and it's not about me. It's about the product or whatever. So, but yeah, straight up, I do get paid by Google AdSense for my videos, so that definitely helps me keep going. I missed the Alpinist thing. I don't have a green Alpinist. When I did have one, I did wear it on a regular basis. I wore it. I did get the factory Seiko bracelet for it, and I wore it mostly on that. But it also wears really good on a leather strap, and I really don't have any complaints on the Alpinist. Mine took a couple of hard hits, and I threw it on the time grapher, and the time grapher, like the beat error, like everything was pretty whack on it, but it actually kept time pretty good, despite actually taking a couple of hard licks. So the Alpinist is actually pretty legit watch, but I don't regret not having one, if that makes sense. And I sold the blue one to, I sold it for what I paid for, actually probably a little bit less. Um, I sold it to Nick Shabazz, which I'll watch Nick's videos too, by the way. He does mostly knives, and he does a lot of live streams and everything like that. He's kind of fun. And he used to live in Michigan. Now he's out in California, I think, because he got a job in his line of work that he really wanted. So yeah, Nick is a ball. And his channel's growing really good. But again, he puts in the work. I mean, he puts in a ton of work. Cutlery Lover. I also watch some of his videos. Again, he posts a video every day, and some of these guys are the guys that have inspired me to post a video every day. I don't know if you guys have paid attention, but I pretty much post at least one video every day. The Undone Basecamp. I've never tried Undone. Undone has contacted me, said they were going to send a couple watches. I said, okay, that's awesome. I'm excited to check them out. And they never got back to me. So Undone can just undo, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to go buy one. Random Rob needs to go fishing. It's funny you bring that up, actually. I am going to do I live like 7 miles from the coast of Lake Michigan. I will be doing a charter boat fishing. I'm not big into fishing, so if I'm going to do it, I want the unfair advantage. I want a guide and I want assistance. So I'm going to do a charter boat fishing, and I think I'm going to take my my son, my father-in-law, myself, and maybe my brother or something like that. So that's probably for I think the guy that I'm looking at, I think he either has like it's either 34 or 36 foot boat. So I think that's pretty much a full boat. Blue Stingray strap. I've yet to try a blue Stingray. Um, I've yet to try a Stingray strap. I would like to. I just sent. Speaking of straps, um, I sent over a brand new Seiko Monster bracelet over to EA Leather Goods. I don't know if you guys know who that is. You can follow him on Instagram. He's also been mentioned many times on the Two Broke Watch Snobs. Um, he's a good guy. I sent him that bracelet. Him and I had talked, and we made a deal. Man, that feels really soft on the backside of this. We made a deal. I told him I had a Seiko Monster bracelet if he would make me a strap, because he makes awesome leather straps. So he is making me a 20 mil leather strap for my for any 20 mil watch that I may have at the time, but I'm definitely going to try it on this on my Zen 104. So eventually I'll get that in. I think we landed on a brown leather. I'm not sure what he's going to do. It's going to be awesome. Whatever he makes is going to be awesome. I pretty much, that's his gig, so I'm not picky on it. I'll let him choose what he wants to make, and he can send it over, and I trust that it'll be awesome. So there's that. Did we talk about Bruce? Oh, so Bruce and I were talking about doing that show, but we're gonna keep it very short because I don't. Bruce doesn't want to like it. This video is already 37 minutes long, so and Bruce won't do that. I don't think he wants to go that long. I mean, if it feels natural and it's fluid, he might. But I think we're gonna try to commit to like maybe a 10-minute segment and try to do it like once a week. Um, the segment name I was gonna call it was gonna be, "Hey guys, this is Rob," and then Bruce will be like, "This is Bruce, and this is this week's segment of On Time on Topic." So we'll have a topic, and it might even be pre-recorded. It probably won't be live. It'll probably be pre-recorded, so we can edit it and clean it up. And it'll be on topic. Hey Russ, it'll be on topic, and it'll be something about watches, obviously. So it'll almost be like kind of like a podcast, but in YouTube form. So it'll just be for something you guys to listen to. We might actually record it in such a way that all there really is just still screenshots going across. It might not even actually be any video at all, really. We might just do it more as a podcast, and then we would share it back and forth on his channel and my channel or something like that. We'll see. It may not even come to fruition. This time of year seems like we all get energized because it's springtime and stuff like that, and then we think and talk big, and then we just never get everything done. Just like I did just stop over. There's a you guys know I've done t-shirts and hoodies in the past. I have a couple new t-shirt designs that I'm working on. I'm going to do very, very small run. So, but I already talked to the t-shirt place down the road, so I'm starting to get those designs nailed down and the prices and all that good stuff. But it'll probably be, finally the Zen 104 sold out. I cannot believe that at Basel, I thought for sure, because I jumped on this like right away, because I seriously thought, I fell victim to the what do you call it, the fear of missing out. I fell victim to it. I'm not immune to it. I know you guys aren't either. So I did the pre-order and all that good stuff. So, but it's crazy that it took so long for it to sell out. I mean, what was it, like 3 weeks, 2 weeks or something it took? So anyway. So guys, I was going to buy a watch tonight, because why not, right? So, but I'm thinking I only want to use the money that I have in my PayPal, which is not very much. No, I have not sold the Marine Master. Would you like to buy the Marine Master? It's not my watch, so I don't really care either way, but it is a clean watch, and it specs out amazing on Yeah, a $16,000 Citizens Eco Drive is ridiculous. I don't care how accurate it is. That is ridiculous. Um, that being said, though, if you do buy one of those Citizen watches for $16,000, if you would lend it in so I can do a video on it, that would be awesome. But don't buy it because that's ridiculous. So yeah, the Marine Master, the guy that's selling it, he did lower the price down to 2,300. I think honestly, and I might have to talk to him. I might end up having to send it back to him. Um, I think the price is going to have to be closer to 2,000 if he really wants to sell it. I think at 2,000, that's a hell of a watch to buy. The Sumo, don't go panic buy. You know how many Sumos are out there? They're going to be on the used market. They're going to be on the new market for a while. I mean, you guys, you can still get monsters. How many monsters have I brought in on the channel and sold for legit deals? I haven't had any recently, but they will. They'll keep popping around. Don't go panic buy. Don't worry about it. The price isn't going to go way up on the Sumos. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Besides, the Sumo is really cool. It's iconic. But for me, this just wears way better, and there's so much more options. Um, I mean, I have just right here, not even, I have a drawer over there full of bracelets. I have many bracelets for the SKX, so I can switch out anywhere I want. Yeah, see, like the SARB 33, we all too freak out too much, and I do it too, guys. I freak out too, and I'll panic buy, or I used to. I've gotten way better at it. Um, so I'm having a ball just doing these mod builds. I think they turn out great. Crystal Times USA now, you can get these parts. I ordered these like 2 or 3 days ago, and I got them, and they're only increasing how many parts they have in stock. So um, yeah, and then that's not even really panic buying if it's a low number limited. If you're a limited kind of guy, which I really do like the limited numbered models, um, that's I personally don't feel that is panic buying, especially with the Seikos when they're like legit limited numbers. Uh, I mean, you look at history on those things easily hold their value of what you bought it for, or they go up. So when people say you can't, invest in watches or you can't, bank on that or whatever, like with legit limited Seikos and even some non-limited ones that technically aren't limited, but they're just only making them for a certain amount of time. And I mean, they're trying to make as many as they can, but they're only for so many amount of time. Those ones go up, like this Jade Monster. I thought about selling it, but they're not making any more Jade Monsters. So the ones that are out there are the ones that are out there. You're going to see that price start to climb, especially with the new models coming out. I don't know that you'll necessarily see that with the Sumo as quickly. The Monster, you got to remember, the Monster has been being phased out for a while. The Sumo being phased out or refreshed is new. It's not, yeah. And so, again, keep an eye on Mastrop. How many times has the SKX been on Mastrop for legit deals? That Sumo, you guys go onto Mastrop and request the Sumo to be done on Mastrop. I bet you they'll do it on there. And then that's the time to buy it when you can get it below whatever the market value is. Just bought the SRPD 21. That's this guy, right? Are you gonna mod one? That's got the dual loom. I think this is probably my favorite SKX right now. Even like all the modded ones I look at. I did see someone posted up like a really crazy patinaed one, kind of like that Spinnaker Rex watch I showed you guys. So what? Oh yeah, Chris, I forgot about that. And Mark has mentioned that a couple times in his videos. The scratch and dent sales on Long Island Watch, those are legit deals. I always forget to look on that. It's like a special link or something like that. So that white shark, I keep looking around for that because I need to buy one of those. So if any of you guys find those or where the pre-order is, somebody told me they're limited or something. Okay, it's coming in May, so I need to figure out where to pre-order it or get one or something like that because I'm gonna buy one, and then the guts of it are actually going in this SKX. That's a whole nother build I'm doing. So I'm going to have an SKX Great White shark in this watch. This watch was given to me by my buddy Mike up in Canada. So that one's going to be a Great White. It's going to be awesome. Local AD is pre-ordering. So I just need to... Oh, right, because of the turtle. Oh, in the US? Is it a USA AD? If it is, then I'll just hit up Mimo. Oh, Canadian. Oh, man. You guys get the cool watches, but we got the better bacon. Just saying. Halifax. Every time I hear Halifax, it reminds me of that, what was that crazy hockey movie? Oh, I forget what it is. I can't remember what it's called. I know it's probably a really cheesy movie, but I like it. It's funny. No, not Mighty Ducks. That one's worse. No, this one's no, Slapshot's cool too. But no, he's like a bruiser. He's like a fighter, and he busts up his ankle and stuff like that, and he fights. I can't remember what it is. It's pretty raunchy, but it's still funny. It's got Stifler in it. You guys know who that is, right? I don't know his real name. I'm bad with names. All right, so I'm supposed to buy. I'm supposed to buy a watch. I don't have a whole lot of money, so I was looking at Casio's. Yeah, Stifler from American Pie. He was in a hockey like fight movie. Oh, I can't remember what it was called. You guys got me on the live show. I can't remember what the heck it was called. I might go watch it again. I can't remember what it's called. Okay. Go on Smears and buy a Russian watch. Okay. I have not had a Russian Goon. Thank you, Rob. It's Goon. That movie's hilarious. I love that movie. And it's a love story too. So you can get your girlfriend or wife to watch it with you. All right, so you think I should buy a Russian watch, huh? Do they take PayPal? Or are they going to deplete all of my bank accounts? I don't know if I should trust it. I gotta find somewhere that I can get. All right. So what is that one called? Smear? Do they take PayPal or no? I started to type in smear and it comes up as Smirnoff. Are you guys trying to get me drunk? Let's see here. HKED 1960. I think I tried one of those. So what's the Russian watch? They do take PayPal. Okay. What is the website? SMIR. All right. So after this live show, we're all gonna go watch Goon, right? Just watch. Oh, okay. Miranam, that's right. I remember Kaz telling me about Mir. So I'm typing it in over here on my iPad, and not doing a very good job. I think I spelled it wrong, even though you showed me how to spell it. Yeah, I definitely spelled it wrong. Yeah, the original Slapshot movie is awesome. Let's see. All right, so you guys, can any of you guys get on the web while you're watching this or no? So I'm on Miranam. I could probably show the website. I'm not going to get in trouble with YouTube just showing the website, am I? Would you? I kind of feel bad about shooting that. I never did find the case on that. I thought I would, but I never did find it. And then I sold that house. That was Riley's Invicta. I feel bad about that. You know what I should do? If we can save enough money on this, if I can get one of these cheap enough, I'm going to go buy one of those Invictas and I'm going to send it to Riley because I kind of feel bad about it. Just as a funny joke. I think he'll dig it. Okay. So we're looking at some Russian watches here. I don't have a whole lot of them. That one's pretty cool looking. Let's see here. I like these cheap ones. I mean, inexpensive. The bracelets are horrible, but the watches are cool. I still kind of like that case style too. Ooh, there's a yellow one. Let's see. I don't see anything like super popping out at me. I don't know what just happened. The Turbine 140, which one is that? You think it's like $140? I keep getting drawn to that one. I think I'm sick of divers. I haven't the worst watch I've owned. Uh, I don't I don't know. I guess I don't really view any of them as, yeah, I'm keeping the Zen. I don't feel like any of them were the worst. I did have a Timex Waterbury that didn't last very long. Um, can I afford a San Martin watch? Should I not be looking at Vostok? You guys got to help me pick something out. None of these are really jumping out at me. I don't know what just happened again. I'm clicking something. Oh, it's special edition testimony shop. Holy cow. Would you say the 140? I don't see it. I'm kind of already over these guys. That new Timex, are you talking about the automatic one or whatever it is? It's like $450. Khaki King for $40 is a legit deal. All right. The white dial one's kind of cool, but it's out of stock, of course. That's why it's so cool, because everyone bought them. Oh, man. All these watches suck. I don't have that much money. I got like, I need to stay under 100 or around $100. What can I get for like $100? Let's check this one out. What size is this guy? 42 mil. Ah, it's too big. Too big for a not a diver. All right, we got to look at a different watch. What should we look at? I've already had those. I want to try to get something different. The K34, you think the K34 is good? Which one's the K34? That guy? That's kind of cool, the white dial. $150. I haven't tried the K34. In stock, what size is it? 42 mil case, that's fine for a diver. It's got like applied indices, that's kind of cool. A display case back? That's weird. You know what though? I don't like the way the case back's on. The only reason I like the Vostoks, or the main reason I like the Vostoks, is because of the way they put their case backs on. So I gotta like find a traditional one if I'm gonna buy one. Like I have to buy like one of these or something. I don't know what I'm looking for. You guys are supposed to help me look for something. See, I like if I'm gonna buy the Russian watch, the case back has to be placed in, and then it has the screw down retainer ring on the back. I don't know why other people don't use this. This is a perfect system for a case back. I think they have one that's like a full lume dial too somewhere. I don't know how big this website is. Is that it? I think this might have a full lume dial on it. Yeah, it does. Check that out. That's kind of cool. And it has the retaining ring style case back. What size is this? It's only 39 mil. What do you think? 131 bucks. I think Riley just bought this watch. Might be kind of a cool watch. Probably a little too small for me for a diver, but I'll probably end up just giving it away anyway. Look, if we buy 10 of them, we can get them for 118 bucks, guys. All right. I heard their straps are actually really good too. Oh, this probably has 18 mil lug width. Yeah, it does. Ah, man, I hate 18 mils. No, it's 18 mil lug width. But their straps are actually really good. I could order one of their straps. Uh, it's not, I don't know if 18 mil is necessarily a deal breaker, but I'm not super happy about it. But I mean, to be honest with you, I'm probably not going to wear this watch anyway. I'd probably just give this watch away. San Martin on eBay. All right, let's go. Let's open another window though, because I'm not going to go to my. If San Martin's junk, you're on the hook for this. I've never heard of it. You know, another one I actually wanted, I should look for it. If the San Martin one doesn't work out, I know what I'm gonna look for. You guys are probably gonna think I'm crazy for looking at it, but I've yet to. It's just a Rolex homage. Oh, these are like just all homage watches, guys. They're like borderline fake watches. Why you got me looking at these? I know they're inexpensive, but all right. I cannot remember what the heck that watch is called. It's a quartz watch. Is it a free diver? I can't remember what it is. I'm gonna go buy an Invicta, Ray. Don't push me. I'm close to the edge. Free diver. APBT 211. Oh, not that one. Or maybe it's freestyle. Are you guys watching me looking at eBay? That's what you guys are doing right now. My iPad is old and slow. Yeah, you're bored too. So you're gonna watch me search. Yeah, see right there. These are actually really cool, but I see a lot of them die though. What is that one called again? So the guy that started this company, I think, is loosely associated with Shinola somehow. I think. I can't remember the backstory on it. Guy I used to work with had one of these. Thought it was pretty cool looking. His was black though. But now I'm looking at pictures of it. I'm not a big fan of it. If you want convincing of buying an Oyster Perpetual 39, go watch. Is it Horology House? His videos are awesome for that. All right, guys, I'm gonna buy an Invicta because you guys pushed me over the edge. This is what it's come to. No, I'm not. You guys have lost it. I'm buying Invicta. You can't stop me. The only thing you can do now is help me choose which one. Buy mine. No, give me yours and I'll shoot yours. I'll use my double barrel. I'll shoot two at once. Isn't it 8926? Isn't that the? Yeah, that's the cool one. All right. If I'm gonna buy an Invicta, I want the blue dial. Which one has the blue dial with the gold tones and all that stuff? I'm gonna go all out. Which one has that? You guys know the model number for the? Yeah, his channel is pretty awesome. Do you know the model number for the full gold one, or not the full gold one, but the two-tone with the blue dial? 25s. Oh, right there. The 8928 OB. $15. No, I want to buy it now. Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Are you guys? I'm excited. Are you guys excited for this? Look at $70 for with free shipping, I can have it May 2nd. It's too late now. It's too late now. I'm fully committed. And I'm gonna wear it too. And you guys are gonna be jealous. Look at that. Nice rotor and everything. Don't be hating on this. All right, I'll look at the Luke thing, but I'm coming back to that one. You want me to buy a movement? I am gonna buy one. I'm gonna buy an Invicta after I look at these watches. That's way more than Invicta. I can get the Invicta for $10 less. All right, that one's cheaper. That one's only 60 bucks. But these are quartz, aren't they? The Invicta's an automatic. This watch has no soul. I'm going back to the Invicta. Look at that. That's hot. I bet you I get more compliments on that watch than any watch you guys are wearing right now. All right. I have to buy it off screen though, because I'm not showing you guys how I do it. What is the 29176? Invicta. It better be hideous. 29176? I already forgot. Oh, I haven't seen that one. It's not hideous. That must be a new model. Hurry, only one left. But it's much more. Oh, but it comes with a Jubilee. I bet you nobody's done a video on this either. There's no real pictures of it. Does anybody have any good pictures of it? Panic, buy. Fear of missing out. I'm gonna buy an Invicta. Look there's only one left. Look at the prices are going up. I better hurry up. There's no real pictures of it. It looks like it might be kind of a cool watch. What do you think? I'm trying to find one with like actual. See you, Jeff. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'm totally serious right now. I'm gonna buy one of these. Fear of missing out, man. These are hot. These are almost as hard to get as the Batman Rolex. All right, I'm buying one of these. Look, they've sold 46 of them. Oh, that's Joma Shop. I wonder if it's cheaper over in Joma Shop. Let's go look. Mike, I'm totally doing it. What was the number on it? 29176? I wonder if it'll just pop up. Oh, it's cheaper on eBay through Joma. Save. You're not going to beat that. That's probably the biggest savings on any watch anywhere. You're going to save 90%. Oh, I can get it on Amazon too? No way. You guys are nuts. I'm totally buying one of these. You're going to love it. All right. Invicta. You guys know there's actually like legitimate no, not invitation. Invicta is what I want. 29176. There's actual legitimate like no, I'm not gonna sleep on it. You're not my supervisor. Yeah, but I want to use my PayPal. I wish Amazon would take PayPal. Got a solo ensemble coming up. Wow, my iPad sucks. Did they still write Invicta on the other case side? They don't show you. I bet you they did still. That Jubilee is at least as good as Seiko's Jubilee, so you know it's legit. All right, I'm buying that, and I'm gonna share it with you guys when I'm done. But I'm not gonna show you on camera when I'm buying it. Wait, deal breaker. It's 42 mil? You sure it's not a 40 mil case? I'm not buying it if it's 42. Can we confirm that? There's no way they did a 42 mil case on this, did they? It will give you a skin disease. Wow, look at that. I mean, that's probably real white gold too, guys. This is high quality stuff here. It's 42. That's a deal breaker. Now I got to go back to the drawing board. I don't think it's 42, man. It looks just like all the other ones. I'm going back to my blue one. That's the one. And then I'm going to give it to Riley when I'm done. Because I shot his and I feel bad. It's just a little gin and tonic. It's nothing big. All right, so we're buying this one. It's only 70 bucks. And I can have it by May 2nd. All right. All right, so I'm going to do it. It's not fool's gold, it's real gold. All right, so I'm going to go to my All right, well, let me see how much money I got. You think I should get that one too? I'll get the other one too. I'll get them both because Invicta's rule. I got to look and see how much money I have. I don't think I have very much money. $89.28. You're gonna have to, once this video goes up, you're gonna have to send me some of that stuff in the comments and I'll look them up. If I sell the Orange Monster's never being sold. All right, so what? I'm not even signed in. Well, this is dumb. I was gonna do it on the live thing, but I'm totally gonna do it. I'll do it, and then I'll do another video when they come in. But I gotta write them down, or I'll forget, because I forget super fast. So I'm buying the Bluesy Invicta A928 OB. And what was the other one? 21976. That's Pepsi. I'll get both those. All right, guys. That's a wrap. I'm going to get those. I was going to do a thing, but I got I don't want to do it. Isn't that what I wrote? No. I'm like numbered dyslexia. 29176. I don't do that with letters. I only do that with numbers. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in and watching. And I will see you tomorrow. I will post another video. Probably of some boulders or something.